Today at the state capitol, dozens of religious leaders came to support a proposed new religious freedom law.
But those opposing this bill think, as written right now, it opens the doors to discrimination. KXAN's Phil Prazen shows us what Senate Bill 2065 entails.
Many pastors, preachers, and clergymen listen to the arguments before the Supreme Court on same-sex marriage, and they worry what happens in Washington could dictate life on the ground in their church. And even though what they believe is protected by the U.S. Constitution, they're looking for more religious protection laws coming from our state government. While organizing against his city's gender identity bathroom ordinance, Pastor Hernan Castano was subpoenaed for his sermon.
How can they come to God's house and disrespect God's house?
He fears that this could happen again because of his traditional marriage views, should the Supreme Court make same-sex marriage legal everywhere.
Puts us up against the wall and the sword, pretty much.
Juan Carlos Marin says he was pressured but ultimately refused to marry a same-sex couple, and he doesn't want to get sued for refusing.
You know, do we follow God's law and ignore man's law, or do we follow man's law and ignore God's law?
No one is trying to force pastors to perform weddings that run counter to their faith.
Ryan Valentine from Texas Freedom Network says the law as written now is too broad.
We would worry that a religious hospital could deny a legally married spouse the right to make medical decisions for their partner.
He wants to make sure it's not used to discriminate outside of the church or the chapel. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.